Yo, what is going on, guys? Today we got a major bomb dropped on us from H1, and that is a new update coming in a week to the test server. That's insane. That is an insane time for that to, a time frame for that to come out. And I'm just gonna go through the combat feedback update list here on their Reddit page. I'll have it linked in the description, but I'm just gonna read through it and talk over it, give my thoughts and opinions on what they've changed, and what I think how I think it's gonna change the game, and just my thoughts and opinions on it. So, as promised on Monday, I met with the team. This is from Anthony Castoro's point of view. He met with the team to review the community feedback, and he said they're gonna be moving away from Bloom, which we've all been asking for on Twitter. It's good to see that, and it's good to see that they're gonna be moving away from it because it's pretty much bullshit. But they're going to bring in a new recoil system. Now, the recoil system is basically going to be like Csgo. It's going to be recoil patterns now. The only thing I do not agree with is it says that it will have a vertical and horizontal trend for each weapon that you'll want to learn, but it will not have a predictable recoil pattern. See, now that doesn't make sense because, as we all know in CS, the AK and the M4 have all of the weapons have their own spray pattern that it does every time. That's what we need so that it can be learned, but it shouldn't be something that can easily be learned. That way there's still a skill gap of who knows the spray pattern better will usually win the gunfight. Now, crouch spamming has also been tampered with, and they even reference that it's like CSGO in this now. They're going to make it like CSGO's cooldown system for the crouching, only slowing the up action rather than slowing both the up and down action. That way that if you need to crouch again to go down behind the car, the cooldown will not stop you from being able to get down behind the car. But you can't spam it and go up and down. So that does, that makes sense. I like that, honestly. It should work well anyway. We'll have to see. But they also said they're going to address grenade spamming. As we all know, I talked about in my video yesterday, grenade spamming is a major problem now because grenades throw so fast in the new update. They said they're going to do a hot fix in players that are stacking a huge amount of throwables and deploying them incredibly quickly. To prevent this, we're going to increase the bulk of a single grenade. It shouldn't be the same as 5 bullets, so now they take up more room in the inventory. Additionally, they're going to be implementing a cooldown for throwing a grenade by grenade type. So you throw a nade, 3 seconds, you throw a nade, a certain amount of time in between each one. That's to ensure they don't grenade spam, not crouch spam. They said they're going to work on movement speed as well. Bronsta and Game Dev Cardo worked together in order to make sure everyone understood that the base movement has stayed the same, and as a reminder, here's the breakdown of how movement speed works. Now you can see this in the Reddit post, which is what I'm reading right now, but it just basically tells you that the speed is the same. The only thing that has changed is apparently the crouching, and that's why you feel slower now, and also jumping has changed. But they also are going to work on bullet speed and drop, which is just amazing because let me tell you, the bullets right now, you just get beamed by 2-hour gamers, and it's just really bad. It needs to have bullet drop in this game. I don't care what people say, it needs to have bullet drop, and they're going to work on it. They said they're still addressing how bullet speed is impacting the game on both the casual and the competitive levels, but they acknowledge the concern about lasering and getting pinched, and they're going to continue to evaluate the current speeds because they're confident that the new speeds were a significant improvement for hit range and gameplay responsiveness. However, we are adding more bullet drop in order to make these long range fights more skill based and more rewarding. They don't have numbers yet, but they should appear on the test next week. And then they just basically go into talking about cheating because there's been a lot of issues with cheating here in the recent couple of days. I haven't ran into any of it, but I haven't played the game that much. And it's mainly in solos, and I haven't seen any. I basically just play teams, so I haven't had much experience in solos since like 2 seasons ago. Mostly I just play 5s and duos nowadays because I enjoy them a ton more than solos. So, but the people that have been playing solos, I've been seeing a lot of complaints about hackers on the West Coast server, and I did run into a hacker a couple of weeks ago, but that's my only time I've ran into any. But it is good to see them finally listening to us. Also, I just wanted to address it real quick. People have made a ton of videos about it, so I'm not going to talk about it that much, but they are working on a new map that they say is Z1 inspired. They haven't released a full Reddit post about this. They've just talked about it. One of the devs commented on a Reddit post and said we're working on a new map. and new guns. I don't know about new guns. That doesn't, you know, make me that happy or anything. I'm not that excited for new guns, but I am excited for a new map, and hopefully with less POIs this time. But I hope you guys did enjoy. Let's shoot for 100 likes on this video. The amount of support you guys have given me recently is just out of this world. I mean, I can't thank you guys enough. I said this in the last video, but I really, really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.